Welcome back. Alright, here we'll do just a small demonstration on how to clean your window glass to make sure we get the thin layer of film that builds up over the years around the whole perimeter of the window. Here we're using just your garden variety window cleaner, and you want to saturate the window pretty good with your Windex there. I take a nice clean cotton rag and I'll wipe the whole window down with that, making sure to get the edge really good. You don't want to be dragging 30 years of dirt across the glass to scratch it, so you want to make sure we use some different edges of the rag at different times, flipping it to not get too much grit in there. And then what we'll do is take our straight edge razor blade here, and you want a nice clean brand new, not bent up, rusty old nothing. You'll be scratching your windows and you'll be hating yourself later. So wow, got this fly that's attacking me right now, but let's just proceed. You want to keep that on a slight angle towards the outside of the window, and we just ever so gingerly take it along the outside of the whole perimeter of the window, front and back, to help remove that thin layer of grit there. And then after this procedure, we Windex the window again, the whole thing, and we'll take another clean rag for the other one we were using and flip it over and clean all that off as well. And then we'll take this pane of glass and set it aside for reassembly here at a later point. The next thing I like to do is take the whole frame of that window and polish it up. By doing these pieces separate for myself anyways, I'm able to keep good enough track of how it all goes back together. If I took it all apart, I'm sure I probably would forget how to put one portion of it back together, not having an example laying close by, which is just over in a pile waiting to come over here and get worked on as well. So my first window, what I did is I masked off the glass prior to disassembly and polished a lot of it up, and then took it apart and tweaked it out a little bit. I was going to see how this went for me. If I need to, I might clamp down some parts and use the high-speed drill to polish them out. So the next step here is to grab probably either the medium or the most abrasive for the aluminum here. I'm going to start out probably with the medium and see how it does, because the harder you start, it's harder to go back down to a nice fine finish. So I always start out kind of low and see how that is working for me, and if I need something, I'll build up to it. But let's see how that works, and let's see if we can't get some of these spotted frames back to looking golden again. And we'll see you a little bit later. Thank you.